it there nice and strong. Bring it back. Hook. Bring it up and hold it. Hold it right there. It's close to your ear. Hold it. Good hook. Go back to the guard. You got that out. You got a good stance. Now go to the half guard. Now check your 6. Look behind you. Look behind you. It's safe. Okay, now go ahead and step back and get yourself still in a ready position because you're ready. You're ready to quickly get to your car. Quickly dial 911 if necessary. And let's go back to the nice starting position. Very good. I'm Stan Toscano. I'm with the Iron Dragon Tactical School of Self-Defense. I own and run this school. We teach traditional martial arts. And then we have some specialty type classes made available also. One of them, which we're talking about today, is Cane Fu. And what I do with Cane Fu is I expose folks or empower folks with the ability and knowledge to actually utilize the cane for stretching, exercise, therapy, and it makes them feel a little bit more comfortable and confident just being in public. Besides, the body in motion stays in motion, so it gives them a chance to actually utilize a cane to actually use that as a prop for actually functioning and actually getting some very, very good exercise. The cane itself can be actually utilized as a complete exercise piece of equipment all by itself, with or without other additional equipment. I do have resistance bands. I can add a little bit of something to that, add a little bit more resistance. But even without the bands, the cane can be really, really functional. What I do hear a lot of times is, I don't need a cane yet. Well, just because you use the cane doesn't mean that you actually have to walk with it and use that. If you're my age, which is 60, if you're my age or thereabouts, this can actually push those numbers out later on where we might have areas of concern for different parts of our body. Using, for an example, the knees, they start to get tired, and if you use the cane to strengthen and to exercise, maybe you won't have to use a cane quite as early. So it's a very functional tool. Maybe after a long day of power shopping and they're sitting their backs getting a little bit sensitive. Now if something starts to, again, get within their space, they can actually position themselves so they're a little bit less vulnerable. Here, I'm not challenging the person. I don't want to challenge the person, but I position myself bladed so I'm a little less vulnerable to attack. I've got this hand ready to talk, communicate, distract the person, redirect anything else that comes in here. I've got the cane between me and the would-be opponent, okay, the suspect, somebody that's coming in my face. Again, space is my friend, so that's what I'd like to get. The best defense is not to be there, so space being my friend. So I start off with something just as simple as here, and I might go from here like this, and I might go from here, and then I might chamber that back, and then from there, that might, once again, encourage the person that I'm talking to you, and you need to back up. Then I might go into striking type positions. I might go into several different types of positions, and again, I'm going to position myself so I can look around too. We teach a situational awareness. So even though I deal with the situation here, with the knockout game and a lot of other things that are done, unfortunately, I got to be aware of, you got other friends that are going to come in and be involved. They may in fact be taking videos right now over on the side, and when I start imposing my will on this person because they tried to hurt me, then they might jump in too. So once I get done with the situation here and I'm looking at that person, now I need to check my 6. I need to check my 6. So a lot of times in the training, we provide things to be aware of, things to watch for, be concerned with. Again, the best defense not being there, looking around and being able to identify those things and not looking like a target. So looking strong, looking healthy, having the head up, having the back straight, and walking with a purpose, those are some of the things they can do. Making sure that person realizes this is not going to be easy pickings. I'm going to make sure that that person feels empowered, that they have the right and the power to tell that person to stop. And if they have to go stop and then get that person and share that with them a little bit faster or with a little bit of energy like that, that can work out very good. Going from side to side, if I'm standing here, I can bring those through. I can bring those through. You can do a helicopter type moves here. And again, that gets the distance. I can use this for striking here, driving that person away from me, and driving, and you can see that moves actually pretty fast. If this was his hand, and that was it coming towards my face, and I hit this on the back of his hand, again, back of his hand like that, that would kind of get that hand to open up just a little bit if it had something in it, if he had his hand balled up. Another thing, and then go stand over here just like this. So if he was actually standing in front of me, it's not going to take very much if I just bring that up and just do that strike. So if he was standing in front and I say, stop, and then back up, please, that would kind of get his attention like that. And you could tell I'm kind of passionate about this. And the passion is, you can feel empowered, and you don't have to feel that you're vulnerable, and you don't have to look and feel and think that you're a target. You're not.